Coming up on Cronkite Sports Now. Cards lose in a heartbreaker. ASU basketball seasons are underway. And women brace boundaries on the football field. All that and more on Cronkite Sports Now. Hello and welcome to this edition of Cronkite Sports Now. I'm Sarandon Raboin. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend, and I'm thankful that you're joining us today. We have a show stuffed with AZ Sports News, so let's get started. Arizona raced out to a 10-0 lead yesterday against New England, but couldn't overcome some missed opportunities. Their fate was sealed by former University of Arizona kicker Nick Folk's game-winning field goal, giving the Patriots a 20-17 victory over the Cardinals. Cronkite News' Rachel Phillips and Reed Harmon break down the tough loss.
Arizona's loss overshadowed a dominant defensive effort. The Cardinals forced 2 turnovers and held Cam Newton to just 84 yards passing, as the Patriots had just 179 total yards.
We was able to get out there and make some stuff happen and keep Cam slow him down a little bit. But I give credit to the coaches for that, and we drew up a good game plan for this week for them.
The game plan offensively looked good early on as well for the Cards, with 10 first-quarter points, but they sputtered after that. Running back Kenyon Drake was the lone bright spot, finishing with 78 yards rushing and a pair of touchdowns, while QB Kyler Murray was held in check with just 201 yards of total offense, 31 of them on the ground.
I don't think I have to run for us to be successful. I'm very confident on running backs. It is what it is. They choose to take me out of it. I got to hand the ball off. I can't control the ball after that.
I thought he really played an efficient game. Took what was there, checked it down, ran when he needed to run. Gave us a chance to win at the end.
The Cards are now 6-5 on the season, a game and a half out of first place in the NFC West, with just 5 games remaining on the schedule.
We're going to find out what we're made of. I always say adversity, and when things don't go your way, you find out the character of the men in the room, and I know the character of the men we have. So I'm excited. We have to look at it that way, and we have to go out there and we have to fight, we have to battle. Nothing's easy, nothing's given to you in the NFL, and we got to go out there and we got to earn it.
Arizona's next chance to earn it will be on Sunday against division rivals, the LA Rams. For Reed Harmon, I'm Rachel Phillips, and this is Cardinals Corner.
Thanks, Reed and Rachel. State Farm Stadium is not only home to the Cardinals for the rest of the season, but the San Francisco 49ers, too. The Niners will play their Week 13 and 14 games against the Buffalo Bills and the Washington football team in the stadium, after Santa Clara County installed a ban on all high school, college, and professional contact sports after a surge in COVID-19 cases. While Thanksgiving is known for tossing around the pigskin, there was plenty of college basketball on the long weekend as well. ASU men's basketball started off their season playing their first 3 games and winning 2 of them. The Sun Devils started off strong with a win against Rhode Island on Wednesday night. They beat the Rams 94-88, but they fell short to the number 3 ranked team in the nation, Villanova, on Turkey Day, losing 83-74. ASU bounced back against the Houston Baptist Huskies to get their second win on Sunday with a final score of 100-77. Next up for ASU will be their Pac-12 conference opener at Cal on Friday night. Tip-off set for 8 p.m. It wasn't just the men hitting the court. ASU women's basketball hosted the Phoenix Global Sports and Events Tip-Off at Desert Financial Arena this last weekend. The Sun Devils began their season with a win against Stephen F. Austin on Wednesday with a score of 56-47. They then took on Virginia Commonwealth on Black Friday, where they scored a great deal on a win. They got the W for just 49-40. They'll suit up for their third and final non-conference game today versus St. Mary's at 4 p.m. Looking ahead, Pac-12 play starts this Friday against USC in Tempe. The competition going forward is going to get tough as they face against number 9th ranked UCLA on Sunday. Moving from college hoops to the NBA, after making a splash this offseason with some recent trades, the Suns are looking to build upon their acquisitions and create a playoff mentality within the organization. The Suns GM James Jones reflected on how he thinks the team is more than just the new players that they've added to the roster.
We did some things this summer as far as improving the team. But just adding guys to the team is never and has never been the goal. The goal for us is winning. And the goal for us is, I said prior, creating a playoff atmosphere and bringing a playoff approach to every single game. And if we do that with this group, I think the sky's the limit. So we'll get it going really soon. But I'm anxious to see how these position battles play out.
ASU hockey skated their way into the record books over the weekend as they registered 2 program firsts in their series against the Wisconsin Badgers. The Sun Devils swept the Badgers, marking the first time in program history that they swept a USCHO.com poll-ranked team and a Big Ten team on the road. ASU won 8-5 on Saturday and 3-1 on Sunday. Jax Murray, Matthew Copera, Dimitrios Koumantzis, and Willie Nerum all had multiple goal games throughout the weekend. ASU next takes the ice at Notre Dame on December 3rd at 5 p.m. You might want to step carefully because there's shattered glass everywhere. 2 women broke through the proverbial glass ceiling in the world of football, inspiring girls all around the country that one's gender shouldn't limit you when it comes to playing or coaching football. Sarah Fuller became the first woman to play in a game for a Power 5 football team as she took the field as Vanderbilt's kicker on Saturday. The kicking team was unable to play due to a positive COVID-19 test, so the Commodores asked Fuller, a goalie on the women's soccer team, to step in. On the back of her helmet, she had the phrase, "Play like a girl." While in the NFL, Callie Brownson became the first woman to work as a position coach. She was the interim tight ends coach for the Cleveland Browns on Sunday.
Honestly, it's just so exciting, and the fact that I can represent like the little girls out there who wanted to do this or thought about playing football or any sport really, and it encourages them to be able to step out and do something big like this, so it's awesome.
That's all we have for you today. Check back with us tomorrow for some more AZ Sports News.